Hi everybody. Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been wanting to make this video for the last like month or so, but I haven't really known how to make this video, so I kind of put it off and then just didn't really have time to work on this. And yeah, so I guess here it is. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update, talk about why I haven't been posting anything or streaming anything or really doing anything publicly on my gaming stuff. And I think in order to kind of talk about why I'm not doing anything now, I have to kind of go a little bit back a few years and kind of talk about my progression. And I know you're all very excited, but I started streaming in 2014. I want to say it was like springtime, and during that year I had a really bad year. It might have been apparent on my streamings, but I was really depressed that whole year, pretty much like the whole year. I was unemployed. I just moved back in with my parents, and a long relationship that I was in had ended, and I just kind of like went off the deep end and went mostly catatonic. And I would sleep for like 13 or 14 hours a day and then wake up and play games and stream when I felt like it. And that was like my life for almost a whole year. And it took a lot of intense I don't really know what to call it, but basically like my family put their foot down and said you can't do this anymore. And so 2014 was mostly me just existing. I didn't really want to die, but I also didn't really want to exist. I just wanted to like be done. And so that was a really hard year for me. And video games I think really helped because they gave me that social that I kind of needed to keep going. Like I would be like, well, I have to get up today. I have to get out of bed at some point because my friends are waiting for me. It's almost reset. And so it kind of kept me going a little bit, and I made a lot of friends and people that I still do sometimes talk to. Now that I'm not really playing Guild Wars 2, I don't see them very often, but so I played a lot at that point in time, and so I had a lot of stuff to stream. I was like, and I didn't have any other priorities, so I was able to do the streaming thing a lot. And then 2015 came, and I finally got a job and started doing this class thing, and so I was playing video games less but still a lot. And I managed to like hang out with a few friends, but 2015 was still mostly video games for most of the year, so I was still doing a lot of kind of picking myself back up and getting back into life, I guess, more than just Guild Wars 2 all day. And so 2015 was kind of when I started petering off, I think, with the streaming and trying to do a little bit more in real life but not doing very much. So I think 2015 was kind of me getting back up on my feet and getting out there. So towards the end of it, that's when I thought I would start streaming regularly and have a schedule. But then I got some more real life responsibilities, and I got into a relationship and started finding other things that I enjoyed doing and kind of trying to get away from the games a little bit. And so that's why it was almost as soon as I said I was going to have a schedule that real life kind of came and like punched me in the face, like, no, you have other things you need to do, you can't do this. And I don't really like pushing aside real life. Like my friends or my boyfriend, I don't really like being like, hey, I can't hang out today because today is the day that I have to play games. And so that's part of why I didn't really like getting into a raiding group in Final Fantasy because it was all super scheduled, and I don't really like scheduling my time to do things that I enjoy, like video games. And so I tried to do that, and it didn't work very well, and it kind of just petered out as the year went on. And then this year started, and I've decided that this is the year that I'm going to work on super improving myself. And so that means I'm doing a lot of stuff that doesn't involve video games. Not that I don't think video games are fun or good for you. I definitely love them, and I think that they've helped me a lot in a lot of different ways. I have a very fast typing speed, so I can get really good data entry jobs, and I've made a lot of friends, and they still make me feel really accomplished, because it's a lot easier generally to accomplish something in game than it is to accomplish something that gives you the same feeling in real life. But so this year I don't play a lot, also because I'm not really interested in it. I uninstalled Guild Wars 2 a few months ago, actually, right after I did a giveaway for like my 1,000 Instagram followers. I gave the prizes and then uninstalled. I was like, I have to wait at least until this, and then I'm gonna uninstall. So I'm not playing. I'm not selling my account. Please don't ask to buy it. I've already had somebody ask, and I'm not selling my account. I'm gonna keep it. If I sell it, I have to sell it for a shit ton of money, because I have I basically played that thing like a full-time job for 3 years. So I have 40 hours a week per year. So yeah, nobody can afford my account. I'm not selling it. And so I've uninstalled Guild Wars 2. And most of my Final Fantasy friends have kind of disappeared, so I play that, but not as much as I did for a while. I might more as the expansions come out, or if my boyfriend will get on and play it with me, I'll probably play it a little bit more, but I'm focusing more on other things, like I've started sewing again, cosplays a lot. I made a Kiki cosplay. I need to finish up my White Mage, but I got a little bit demotivated because my cat pooped on my boot cover I was making, and so that was a little bit stupid. And then I was working on Linkle, and then I'm onto the prop part, and that's really it's a big thing for me to make I have to make 2 crossbows for this cosplay, and I'm afraid. I have the supplies, but I'm just I'm afraid to start it. And my boyfriend said that he would help me because he does stop motion animation, so he's making stuff all the time for that stuff, but he's gone for a while, and so I'm afraid. I want to start it, I want to do it, but I'm afraid. So I'm doing all these other little sewing projects, and then I have stuff to start Asuna from Sword Art Online, the first season, and then I just made a bunch of little stuff, and I'm having fun kind of venturing into the sewing world and learning new stuff. I've always wanted to do cosplay and make costumes, and I never thought that I could, and now I've learned that I can. And I mean, it's a little bit of an uphill battle because I have to learn how to do everything, and but it's fun to see how I've improved already over just the last few months. And I post a lot of that on my Facebook, that is over here. That Facebook, I put up a lot of my costume progress, and then I also do have a blog that I post about kind of step-by-steps, just kind of walk through my processes, and that's sew SEW heylo heylo.blogspot.com. I'll probably put a link down below if anybody's interested. I only have a few updates right now because I haven't really had a lot of time where I'm like, alright, it's time to put up a blog, but I'll probably put a few up this week since I did finish up a few things. And then I've been trying to finish up my pharmacy tech program that I've been in for a while. I really only have a few weeks of that left, and then I'll be done with that. I don't intend to work in that field, but I just want to finish this program so I can move on. And then after that, I'm going to be looking at another program that's a 2-year program for health information management, so I need to focus on getting into that and making sure that I actually do a good job in school this time. I've always been really terrible at school. And I've also been working out because a lot of the costumes I want to do, you gotta be kind of a lot more toned, and I don't think that I'm overweight. I'm definitely not overweight, but I could definitely use a little bit of tightening. So that's kind of another thing that I'm focusing on. And also I just generally want to be healthier, so I'm cutting out caffeine, drinking a lot more water, which is another reason why I haven't been streaming even when I am playing, because I'm so tired all the time right now. I'm just so tired, on top of not having caffeine and working out, and then like a little bit of anxiety. I'm just tired all the time. I've been going to bed so early, like it's almost my bedtime. It's 6:40 right now. I have to work really early tomorrow though, but yeah. And then like I said earlier, I don't like to be like, hey, no, I can't hang out with you today, I have to play this game. And I have a lot of friends that have moved back into the area. I have the new relationship that I'm in, and so I am just like, if somebody invites me out to do something, I'm gonna go do it. I'm not gonna stay in and play games. So I really only play games a few nights a week. And then I'm not even doing anything that you guys really want to watch. I am so boring in game. I basically do like low level roulette, trial roulette, my hunt clan marks, and then I do the Vanu quest, and then I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to go. And so nobody really wants to watch that. And I haven't really thought of any content for videos other than if somebody wants me to put up like sewing videos. Like I could kind of record myself. I do have a nicer camera that can record HD video. I just have to get a charger for it, and then I could do like videos of my process of when I'm sewing. If people wanted to see that, I've thought about doing it, but I don't know. You guys are video game people. I don't know if you want to watch me sew stuff, but yeah, so that's where I've been. Like my boyfriend's out of town right now, but when he gets back, I might try and get him to do some co-op games with me, and maybe I'll stream it or record it and put up some videos. Same with Uber Sean. We play stuff every once in a while, like co-op games like Torchlight 2 and stuff, and I've thought about recording those and then making like videos of them, but we'll see. I have a few ideas, but I just am too busy doing other things to really kind of put those into practice. So don't expect a lot from me here over the next while. Maybe as I kind of figure out my time management, I'll be able to do more stuff, but I'm really not going to be prioritizing this. So thanks for sticking with me for this long. I'll still be posting on my Facebook. Definitely I'm constantly posting on my Instagram and my Twitter as well. But it's mostly going to be like, I mean, Instagram will still always be video game pictures, but it's also going to be like costuming things and a few other things along those lines. Sorry, I'm a little bit stuffy right now. But yeah, so I thought that I would kind of come on and talk to you guys about where I've been and why I'm not here and why I won't be here, and apologize, but I am really trying to kind of get my life back together a little bit. I mean, I'm 26 now, and I gotta get shit going. Like, it's time for me to kind of move a little bit. Not just necessarily in my life, but also physically. Like, I gotta exercise, I gotta get out of this house. Like, I have a lot of stuff I need to work on, and so that's what I'm focusing on, is working on myself, making myself feel better about myself. And yeah, so you guys can definitely still hit me up. I still play games, except not Guild Wars 2 because I've uninstalled that and I'm not installing it again. I have no interest in that game. I do still have Blade and Soul. I'm not very far in it because I don't have time. And then Final Fantasy, I'm working on leveling my machinist, and she's level 52, almost 53. And then I'm gonna work on Bard. All I have left is DPS. Well, mostly. My warrior is 53, almost 54, and then my paladin is like in the 40s. So I have like those, but then everything else is DPS. So that's gonna be like a terrible leveling experience. But they're changing the leveling roulette so you can do it with parties, and so that's gonna make queuing for those so much better. And oh my gosh, like I thought I was wrapping this up, but I just got excited about that. But yeah. So, also I'm just gonna sneak this in here. I'm looking for a new free company. So if you're on Exodus, you have a friendly free company, let me know. I'm looking for something that has more people in it that I can do stuff with. But yeah, anyways, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's always here, that comments on every video and everything. And I've missed you guys, and I'm sorry, and I won't be here very much. I'll still be everywhere else, like I said, so you can still come and say hi everywhere else and ask me if I want to play and everything, so feel free to do that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when I see you guys, so have a good rest of your day. Bye!